Are special licenses or permits needed for specific types of fishing? If you're gearing up for a fishing trip and wondering if you need any special licenses or permits, you're in the right place. Let's break down the details to ensure you're fully prepared. First off, the type of fishing you plan to do greatly determines whether you need a special license or permit. For instance, if you're into recreational fishing, you'll typically need either a freshwater or saltwater fishing license, depending on where you're fishing. In the United States, these licenses are issued by each state's Fish and Wildlife Agency and can be obtained online, at outdoor sporting goods stores, or by phone. However, there are specific scenarios where regular licenses aren't enough. For example, if you're planning to fish for highly migratory species like tuna, marlin, or swordfish, you'll need a federal permit from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA. In some cases, you might be engaging in activities that require special permits. For instance, in New York, the Department of Environmental Conservation issues various special licenses for activities such as falconry, wildlife rehabilitation, or even operating a fishing preserve. These licenses cover a wide range of activities that would otherwise be prohibited under normal regulations. If you're involved in commercial fishing, you'll need a commercial fishing license. This license is required if you plan to sell your catch, offer fishing charters, or engage in other commercial fishing activities. The specifics can vary by state, but the general requirement is consistent across the board. Additionally, there are permits for specific fish species. For example, in Massachusetts, there are detailed regulations for catching species like black sea bass, striped bass, and tautog. These regulations include minimum size limits, daily catch limits, and even specific gear requirements like the use of circle hooks for certain species. For those who want to stock their own fish ponds or engage in fish hatchery activities, there are also specific permits required. In New York, for example, you would need a fish stocking permit or a farm fish pond stocking license, depending on the size of your pond. In summary, whether you need a special license or permit depends on the type of fishing you're doing, the species you're targeting, and the location. Always check with your state's Fish and Wildlife Agency to ensure you have the necessary permits and licenses to enjoy your fishing experience without any legal issues.